Conducting advocacy is like taking a trip. Before setting off, you need to reflect on the route to take, and then you can prepare your luggage accordingly. So let's work out your advocacy roadmap together. When you plan a trip, the first question to ask yourself is where you want to visit. For the roadmap, that means clearly identifying the topic of your advocacy. For example, combating violence against women or guaranteeing the right to protest in your country. Why do you want to conduct this advocacy? The route you will take will depend on the answer to that question. Once the advocacy topic is clear, you need to reflect on what you want to achieve. Depending on what you're calling for, it can take some time to see results from an advocacy activity. For example, calling for the immediate release of an imprisoned human rights defender is a short-term objective, while seeking the revision of any legislation will take longer. These short, medium, and long-term objectives will guide your reflection all along the advocacy steps. Based on your objectives, identify the people and institutions you wish to meet during the trip, the people you want to influence to achieve the desired results. These advocacy targets may be part of various institutions at different levels of power, but some are more accessible than others. They may even be present in your country. The EU delegation and the member states' embassies are easier to meet than the EU institutions in Brussels or the United Nations. Once you have listed all potential targets, sort them by order of priority and establish how you want to reach them, depending on the resources of your organization. Each target has different responsibilities and means of action. Draw up the messages and recommendations to be passed to each target, taking account of their responsibilities and reminding them of their own commitments. For example, the European Commission can financially support civil society locally. On the other hand, the member states take important political decisions, such as adopting sanctions against the country. Now that your targets and messages have been clearly defined, you may look for people who will travel with you, who will be your partners. For instance, you can partner with civil society organizations to support and strengthen your actions. They can put you in touch with organizations from other countries, or they can contact certain targets, including at the international level. They can also lend weight to certain messages, because if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. You can find concrete examples to better understand these steps in our training guide, available on the website of Euromed Rights.